Hi, I'm Keith from Premier Drums at the Musikmesse Show 2013. Just going to walk you through some of our drum kits and snare drums. Okay, first up we have the Vintage series. This is a 12 by 8, 14 by 14, 18 by 14 and 14 by 5.5 snare drum. It's a birch core shell with the inner ply of African mahogany and an outer ply of sapele pomeli. Solid brass lug hardware, solid brass lugs, all chrome plating. It's also available in a 20 by 14 bass drum. Next we have the Extreme HR. This kit is 100% birch with vertical grain ply. It has a black satinol hand applied satin finish. It has nickel hardware, solid brass tube lugs. It comes as standard 13 by 9, 24 by 16, 16 by 16, and you can also get an 18 by 16 add-on. We also have the Extreme HR snare. That is it's a thick shell, 32 ply, 16 millimeters thick. This kit has our little each drum has small 8mm air vents in between each lug. So here we have the Spitfire kit. So this is made from a birch core with a Georgian English oak inner and outer ply. Again finished with a satin underplied all finish. What we have here is, if you take a look at our lugs, these are themed off the front nose cone of the Spitfire aeroplane. Also on this drum, if you can see inside here at the screws, these are solid aluminium aerodynamic isolation washers. This comes as standard with a 12 by 7 rack tom, 22 by 18 bass drum and a 16 by 14 floor tom. Add-on drums available is a 10 by 7 rack tom and a 14 by 14 floor tom. All the kits so far what I've showed you are 100% handmade in the UK. So this is our 1 series drums. Every single drum is completely individual, will never be repeated. This particular kit was made for one of our artists called Craig Blundell. Craig basically spec'd everything what he wanted on this 1 series drum kit. So if we start with the shells, the main ply is birch and cherry with the inner ply of cherry. The outer ply is, what we have here is zebra wood with the centre shield of Padauk. We also have 3.5 inch extra thick hoops. This is to just give it a bit more depth. Again we have solid brass tube lugs running right through. What we have on this kit is our Premier lug locking system. Simply tighten the lug lock down onto the lug and it stops the tuning rod from detuning. Again, these also come with 8mm vents on every single drum. A couple of little things on this kit what Craig's designed and spec'd is our new Premier snap drums. It's what we have here is a 8 by 3.5 inch shell and a 10 by 3.5 inch shell. If we go around the other side, you can also see an 8 by 5.5 inch foot snare drum, which is quite cool. We don't have a pedal on it at the moment. Oh. So that's our 1 series drum kit. If I now introduce you to the 1 series snare drums, we have 4 different types of these. Again, everything is individual. The 4 different types is just the price points, depending on how complex the finish is. So this is a type 1, which is just a full veneer. It can be anything from a standard to exotic veneer. Again, we have full tube solid brass lugs made in the UK. We can have this model, what you're looking at now, are single flange hoops. It can also come with triple flange hoops or die cast hoops. This model is the type 2. So again, the only thing what changes is the price. This is due to the work what's involved in this. So we have on the Type 2 just a simple inlay installed in it. Then we have the Type 3. Type 3 again is just using a little bit more of an exotic wood with a little bit more detail on the inlays. So this is made from yew with a Pippa yew centre shield with ebony and maple inlays running each side of it. Then we have the Type 4. The Type 4s are our top of the range, a lot more complex detailed work. Everything is hand cut and made in the UK. So here we have the centre shield of the Union Jack. This snare drum is made out of Sapele Pomeli. Basically the red on the Union Jack is Sapele, the blue is walnut and the white is sycamore with walnut feather inlays running up each side. This is fitted with die cast hoops. This is available with the lug locking system on it. Next snare drum we have is Nico McBrain's signature snare drum. This is called the Nico Syco. It's made out of 100% sycamore plywood, hence the Nico Syco. It's finished with a silver sycamore outer veneer ply. As you can see on the side, it's got Nico McBrain's signature on the badge. And then moving on to the next one, this is also a Nico McBrain's signature snare drum, but this is a limited edition run of only 100. This is called the Ace's Eye. This is completely themed off the Spitfire plane. So again, just like that Spitfire model, it has the lugs that are modelled off the front cone of a Spitfire plane. It has a Spitfire target on. As you can see on the outside, it's just cosmetically themed off this, you know, the World War fighter plane. The LZ stands for Squadron 66, who flew the Type 6 Spitfire, so therefore you get the connection with Iron Maiden of 666. Also on the side it has the wilting flag. One cool thing about this snare drum is on the this is made from sycamore wood, and on the inside it's finished with a sky blue sycamore like the underside of the Spitfire airplane. The back side, it contains the badge of Nico McBrain's signature. And just behind us we have a limited edition modern classic snare drum, which is solid steam bent maple with a driftwood stressed effect look on it. This is fitted with the Dunnett strainer. It's all hand rubbed hardware. Next up we have, it's 14 by 6 that one, solid steam bent maple with no reinforcing rings. Next up we have the 14 by 5.5 solid beech, again steam bent. This contains no reinforcing rings neither. Each of these snare drums is a limited edition of 50 only.